EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's the Lions going up against the Bears. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Brian Hoyer, the quarterback, leads the Chicago Bears onto the field, and they are off to a tough 0-3 start. He got the start in Week 3 because Cutler was out with the injured thumb. Played pretty well.
They had good numbers. The unfortunate part for him and the offense is that they were down big, and so that might have inflated the numbers. What was he, 30 of 49, had to throw it 49 times, had 317 yards, couple touchdowns, no interceptions, which is really nice. Just think about how many times Brian Hoyer in his career has had to learn a new offense, learn new people, adapt. I think he's done pretty well overall, but they need everyone else to pick up their game as well.
They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And we get a peek at the offense and a peek at Alshon Jeffrey.
An absolute matchup nightmare for any defensive back. Size, speed, terrific hands.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go now.
Now Hoyer. And that is incomplete. Jeremy Langford, the one he was looking to get it to. And they're going to have a third down. And now the Lions' defensive starters.
DeAndre Levy is one of those linebackers who makes everyone around him better when he's on the field.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Here's Hoyer. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain at all on the play there. And that brings up 4th.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Now Pat O'Donnell, the third-year man from Miami, to kick it away. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. Quarterbacking the Lions, of course, is Matt Stafford. He had an interesting game. You called it against Green Bay. They got off to that sluggish start. And that kind of surged late, and Stafford finished with 385 yards and 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, they were down big in the ball game and really made a nice run, and Matt Stafford stayed in there and threw some big-time passes. Found Marvin Jones a couple of times downfield for big strikes that got Detroit back into the game, but they just couldn't get over the hump against Green Bay.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And on this offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
To throw on second down is Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I think slowly but surely, Theo Riddick is getting his due as a complete NFL back, especially when you emphasize his catching the football.
Boy, he can catch it. 2015 tied for the NFL lead, 80 receptions. Third down and 12. Throwing on third down, Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now the second-year man from South Dakota State, it's Zach Zenner. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Eddie Goldman's everything you want in a defensive tackle. A run stuffer who can move upfield and rush the passer.
Second down. Here's Stafford. He gets him complete to Anquan Bolden. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On first down, it's Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Second down, just 1 yard to go. Now Riddick. Oh, nice move. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. From the red zone now, Stafford can't find anyone open. Escapes the sack. And incomplete on the deep ball. The veteran tight end Brandon Pettigrew the target there. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 10 yards still left on second down. Here's Riddick. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Here's Stafford. The veteran Andre Roberts is the intended target. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points. But they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Lions defense marching back onto the field now. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their offense, and guess what? Points went on the board.
Points went on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop. With Langford to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So Langford the carry there. 4th-round pick last year with Forte vacating to New York. A lot of the spotlight on Langford.
A lot of running backs have possibilities in Chicago. If he can emerge and eat up carries, I think he'll produce in a big way.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hey, hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They keep it on the ground with Langford. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Hoyer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. The lone setback is Langford. He'll get the football here. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down.
4 down, 4 down. All right, here we go. Blue, 90. Blue, 90.
Now Hoyer. And Jeffrey's got it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. This is Langford on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's Hoyer. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, the defense is in this game as well. They wanted to make it a tough 3rd down. They were able to do so on that last play, preventing a big gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Eddie Royal. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Back to the running game. Langford. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They come out here in the eye. Looking to throw. Backing up. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's the first time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Ziggy Ansah, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Barth puts it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. We focus our attention on the Bears defense now. And 3 points surrendered on the last drive against them. They bent a little bit, but they didn't break.
I like that, and that's not always wrong. We run into a lot of coordinators that talk about, well, if I give up 3 points, my whole day's ruined. Actually, it's not. Just giving up field goals usually gives your team a chance to win if you're playing good defense.
Yeah, especially in the National Football League. On the ground, it's Reddick. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go back to Reddick. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
And it's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks it underneath to Langford. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah with a tackle for loss. Just think he's still learning the game of football. Didn't play a heck of a lot of it in his native country. And at BYU was just scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really likes soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it here.
On 2nd down, Langford. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10. So a field goal apiece, that's all we have here in this 1st quarter. It's a tight game here early, and we're back to Soldier Field after this. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. He's got time in the pocket. Still back there. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The offense for the Detroit Lions returning to the field. When you saw them in person in Week 3 up in Green Bay, what did you make of them?
The offense is going to have to carry the defense for a little while, and they tried to do that in Green Bay. The defense has a number of injuries. You know, Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah did not play against Green Bay. They're thin in the linebacking core. But if you look at the offense and the weapons that they have and the way Matt Stafford is moving the ball around, they had an increased running game. They're going to be awfully difficult to handle for a lot of teams.
Riddick with a carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. Here's Stafford. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Well, partner, anytime someone tells me their fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And he fields it cleanly. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Let's take a look at Brian Hoyer now as he heads back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. The drive starts with a carry by Langford. What a spin. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. A good-looking run there by Jeremy Langford.
And what I've always liked about him has been not just his versatility, but his perseverance. And I think he's one of those backs that gets better as the game goes on and he gets increased carries. Does have some good toughness running inside. I remember when he was at Michigan State, at one point I did a game of his. He was listed as third-team left corner, played cornerback, receiver, and running back for the Spartans.
Won a couple of Big Ten titles there as well. Here's Hoyer. Royal making the catch over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Watch two. Single. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now Hoyer. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He loses 5 full yards to bring up fourth.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Second down following the run. On second down, here's Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding time. He's going to take another shot here. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got time. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down. A lot of time there, partner, in the protected pocket, and he was able to deliver.
The guys protecting the passer have allowed him plenty of time to go through his progressions and find open receivers.
They'll run here with Zenner. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
To throw is Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Surveying the field. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones from 3 yards out. And the Lions are in for 6.
I know there are a bunch of people that actually hate this route. They don't think it's successful very often. But if you get a little bit of space and you throw it in the right spot, you can see the end result. We just saw a touchdown.
Yeah, we did. Who's it usually tougher for? Obviously, that was a great catch. Is it tougher on the passer or on the receiver there on the fade?
I think it's tougher on the passer to put it in the right spot and give the receiver an opportunity. The receiver just usually goes and finds the football.
He did there and got a touchdown out of it. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover, and wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
10th carry now for Jeremy Langford. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Langford again. Look at the spin. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Here we go. 319. 319.
They'll try to run for the first with Langford. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Fresh set of downs here. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. And some space here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for 3rd down.
2nd down and 4.
Green 39! Green 39!
Again, it's Bell. Now, Bell hit. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Now they face a 3rd down after the fumble on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
They'll run here. This is Kadeem Carey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. They go play action here on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Stafford. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty?
Yep.
Wiley? Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names?
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Another pistol look here. On 1st and 10, Stafford to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Throwing again is Stafford. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. 2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Woo, defense, let's go. Let's go.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put 3 on the board, but from inside the 5. And I know we use this phrase a lot, but that's a big-time win for the defense.
It sure is. You've got the short field behind you, so you can afford to turn up the pressure. And that was a nice sequence there to keep them out of the end zone.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded at the goal line. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago! Their dangerous wide receiver taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Here's Connor Barth for the point after. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. They come out here in the eye. Going to give this time to the tailback. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Bears take it at the 6. Ansa's got the sack here. This will go for a loss of 8. Bears now later on the drive will once again sack the QB. This will go for a loss of 7. Come out on 3rd and 4. Stafford's on point with the throw, and he'd cap off the 10-play drive with a TD. That takes the lead up to 7. Martin's got it on the tee. Thompson's going to get a running start here, and he'll take this all the way for a touchdown. Bears now down by just 3.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And there's a flag on the play. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. The lone setback is Langford, and he'll get it up the middle. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with a draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want to keep it on the ground.
So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Hoyer finding time. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey from 8 yards out, and the Bears have once again taken the lead. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because, you know, their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in a touchdown, they'll figure out how to block a little bit better going forward.
Now Barth for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Caught right side, Tate. Call it a gain of 3, and it's a second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. first down at Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's brought down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Looking for nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Third down, 15 yards still needed. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's got time. Going for it. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field. They have to recover a little bit. Last time they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally, because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them. No matter what they call, it's working. So they've got to get something figured out. And usually you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that balance attack last drive. Now this drive. The lone setback is Langford. They're going to give it to him running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A great run that time by Langford. 42 yards. Stafford again. Busy man this afternoon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Set. Green.
Here's Hoyer. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Charles, on the slant, you always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
So they're operating in the red zone. First and goal from the 8. Now Bell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up and danced with the guy in front of you. And if a guy came near, tackle it. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past him, get upfield, and make the play in the backfield. A big-time play there.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from the 10. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Hoyer. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Manny Royal from 3 yards out. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Barthon for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe you don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense, whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
And sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, Stafford here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So 2nd and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. 3rd and long, it's Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Completion left side to Miller. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Jeremy Langford. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Langford running right. And he's got some space here. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. second down following the run.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line.
They'll run it with Bell. Room here to run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
For that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
They go play action here on first down. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Wilson, 33 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And on the ground they go with a running back. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Surveying the field. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Pernell McPhee able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Sam Martin now, standing just about on his own goal line. This is fielded at the 27. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
4 down, 4 down. All right, here we go. Boom, landed. Boom, landed.
This is Jeremy Langford's 20th carry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Tight on this side, boys. Down on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Now let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Here's Hoyer. And Jeffrey's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Barth for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second down, 8.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. I'm coming after you.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8. Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. Finds Roberts left side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. To the air again, Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To throw on second down is Stafford. Can't find anyone open. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Jones, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even changed game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Now a handoff. It's Langford. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's Hoyer. Finding time. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down. Here we go now. 3-19.
Now Hoyer. And that's incomplete. Eddie Royal is intended target. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on 3rd down.
We got 4. We got 4. All right, here we go. 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come out here in the eye. A handoff, Jeremy Langford. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows his offensive line is going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
Here we go!
They'll go again with Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Hoyer. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
And Barth puts it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Barth now after the made field goal to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Second down following the incompletion. They come up in an offset eye. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super tough.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Jeffrey with a catch left side. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Bears are going to get a first.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it. Blue,
This is Langford. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
As a defender, you've seen that play work all game long. What you have to do, though, is stay with your keys and not overrun plays, because once you do that, they send you in one direction and come back in the opposite.
Langford. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Single. Got two. Now let's go. Blue, line it.
Here's Hoyer. He's got time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On first down at Stafford. Finds Roberts left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for Theo Riddick there. And it'll be third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Third down and 3. Stafford on third down. It's brought in by Bolden. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll make it a second down. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Stafford looks to throw again. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain. They come up in an offset eye. On first down, Stafford here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Floyd, the rookie from Georgia, able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Second down now after the sack. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, here's Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. They run with Langford. And a good swat. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Coming left, Langford. And the play goes. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. This is Carey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling what they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From his own goal line, Stafford out to the flat for Reddick. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Stafford. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
Obviously a tough spot here. They need a lot of luck to win this game, but still a small chance.
They've got to make sure they get the ball to the sidelines, get out of bounds, preserve clock.
To the air again, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Stafford looks to throw again. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.